But don't worry, chat, it's WCW Worldwide #4 tonight. I hope you are all excited. This is our final chance to extend the contract of Bill Kazmaier, and that ain't gonna happen. Oh, you think he should have gone Heterochromia style? Very cool. Actually, that would make him a lot cooler. Should have done that. Terrence Taylor. Didn't go out for a night out. But like... Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, Van Hammer, future of the business, let's go. Paul Orndorff loves the flock. Oh my god. I know what it is. Paul Orndorff looked at himself, had a think to himself, and he was like, you know what? I guess it is Hammer time. And then, he stood there for 20 minutes and no one laughed. And I thought it was a pretty good joke. And not because it's a joke I actually made, and not Paul Orndorff. Absent workers. Who's not here? El Dandy, because you're injured. Lex Luger, for legal reasons. And Meng, because your contract hasn't begun yet. Paul Orndorff and the MC Hammer pads. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's my life in the box and trying to box. Step a door, but the foot, but pour the peep. Guys, if you don't make up your own words to songs, you're not living. You have to make up your own words. That's how I think any wrestling song is. Just I do the first line, and then I just devolve into the Ford in your eye. Oh, you mean the... I mean, that's what a song just is. It sounds like Peter Griffin. Oh, was it the bit where it goes after it goes man, what an insult. I forgot we had Randy Hogan. The kids love Randy Hogan. Chad, what's your favorite Randy Hogan memory? Mine is when he lost to Cactus Jack. Oh, when Randy Hogan existed. Ah, good choice, good choice, good choice. Which reminds me, I need to finish wanting to play more SmackDown 2. We've not played that in a while. Taz needs to get pushed, brother. Did we win a title last time? No, I don't think we won the title, but we were 4th in the contendership rankings. Oh, you don't know how to pick just one? That's the correct answer. See, even Flo knows. He's like, goddamn, Randy Hogan, the people's champion. He just keeps acquiring gimmicks. He keeps getting gimmicks from more popular wrestlers and combines them into him. In 2 years, he's gonna be the Hitman Randy Hogan, and then he's the Heartbreak Hitman Randy Hogan. Oh, that would be so great and also so stupid. Oh, that's right, WCW United States title match on TV. And that goddamn Tracy Smothers is gonna get the win. because I like Tracy Smothers and he's real cool. You guys fans of Tracy Smothers? I love Tracy Smothers. Let's have Lethal Larry Zbyszko. And he is going to face Arachno. he's gonna absolutely annihilate Bill Kazmaier. Get out of our company, Bill. Bill? Pinfall, decisive win. I'll always be very partial to Tracy Smothers saying we're going to have a dance off. And if you don't dance, straight up, everybody dies. Like, that is one of the greatest lines I've ever heard in my life. I was like, oh my god. So if you don't dance, you will die. You know, I mean, I think he makes a good offer, you know? He gives you the opportunity to not die, which is, you know, very polite. Not many people do that nowadays. I forgot about the big dogs. It is such a great line, for. Oh no, not when you don't boogie down. What I liked as well is this is when he's in the FBI. He's in like a comedy group, and he's like, "If you don't dance, you're gonna die." Oh man, what a legend! How did WWE not hire him for like the new WCW? I never thought. I just realized that. How did they never hire him? Like, they rehired Just Incredible. I'd rather watch a million matches with Tracy Smothers than one Just Incredible match. I don't know if that's just my own opinion, but like, I mean, I don't think I'm alone in thinking that Tracy Smothers is more fun to watch than Just Incredible. Chat, are you guys on my side? Are you guys team Tracy Smothers? Oh, hell yeah. You're still going over Van Hammer even before you're injured. And decisive win. So yeah, blah 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 blah. That's what I say when I think. No, that's how Van Hammer got a pro. I'm kind of intrigued to see how he does. He's probably going to be terrible. Let's have maybe Harlem, maybe Young Pistols, maybe No Bump. Wait, Steve is the Armstrong that's in the Young Pistols, right? Only 99? Even I thought you believed in Van Hammer. Only a 99 rating? How dare you? That man's a people's champion. I love just declaring that a wrestler is the people's champion. Whether the people like them or not. Oh, you think he needs to develop? Okay. Yeah, he does need room to grow, so I imagine he might actually even get a deliberately lower rating. Just so he could show that he could grow over time, you know. That'll be why he does that. Not for any other reason. Come here. Get up there, Larry Zbyszko. Diamond Dallas Page is the people's champion? No, I think he'd be better as a creepy pervert stalker. God damn you, Undertaker, you piece of shit. God damn you. You ruined DDP. You ruined Chronic. And like only one of them was good, but you ruined the good one. Ruined Canyon. Piece of shit. Respectfully, you can go to hell. Also, respectfully, who the hell was comparing Wheeler Yuta to Stone Cold Steve Austin? Because I ain't seen that shit. Except for that one guy. Anyway, let's start the show. Van Hammer cuts a promo. He's like, rock and roll. And everyone's like, hell yeah. Like, you just wrote respectfully. Like, I'm like, respectfully, he's a colossal piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, it was literally a guy in a submission hold bleeding out his face like Austin did that one time. All due respect. Fuck The Undertaker. Oh, hell yeah, you'd let him know, Jim. Jim, that's when you get hired by WWE, that's you eating your lunch over the Miz's bag. Or wait, no, that was the thing he did. The Miz is gonna eat lunch over your back. For like half a year. Speaking of eating lunch, Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong got a promo. They love eating lunch. But they're heels, so they hate lunch. And then the Young Pistols defeated Harlem Heat to defend their tag titles. So look at that. Tracy Smothers carried this match. You're goddamn right, Tracy Smothers. Let's go. Lars Zbyszko cuts a promo. Oh my god, a very good promo. And then he defeats Bill Kazmaier and just absolutely annihilates him. And then Cactus Jack defeats the living legend, the People's Champion, U.S. Navy SEAL Randy Hogan. Wait, what? What? Why? Okay, I know I don't follow WWE that much, but what? Why is the Miz big cojones? He's a big TNA EV 2.0. Look, the people don't know. Like it's like Back to the Future. Look, they're just not ready for Randy Hogan, but their grandkids are gonna love him. Their grandkids who probably aren't born like in the present day. I'm the Miz and my balls are massive. Sure, what? Oh, Logan Paul said that he had tiny balls. And then he was like, I don't. And anyway, Jushin Thunder Liger, and the Rock and Roll Express defeated George South, Pat Rose, and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Oh, I know Martin Sheen's real name. Had to change his name. And then his son Emilio was like, uh-uh. And his son Charlie Sheen was like, uh-huh. It does, it looks fake. Well, as you know, I'm a huge Miz fan. If I was different, I love the Miz, and I certainly love Logan Paul. Ugh. I feel bad every single time. Oh my god, FMWI. I know, it sounds like what I would say is a bit. Fonzie wants more money. What do you want? It's okay, I can edit that part right on YouTube. I just edit it out, no one will know. What the hell, Ard? What the hell's wrong with you? Why you say that shit? Why you say that about Ricky Morton, man? What the hell? What the hell, Ard? That's really mean. Why would you say that? No, I think both of them are arseholes. The Pauls. I honestly don't get what the like this is gonna make me sound like such a boomer, but like why are they famous? Like, beyond, like, you know, being famous on... How did they become famous? If you get what I'm saying. Not like, you know... I know why they're famous now, but how did they become famous? I have no idea where they actually came from. Are they just, like, from... Did they just become popular on YouTube somehow, or what? Or were they, wait, was it Vine? Were they Vine? Vine and then War Crimes. Oh, yes. Goddamn piece of shit. You look like a regen. But you don't have a profile like a regen, so what's going on here? Oh, I know they have a drink. Bill Kazmaier left New Japan. And El Gigante. Oh, oh yeah, I was testing some stuff on the house show loop chat. I thought this could be a fun match. I think Scott Steiner and Steve Austin, pretty good. 43 to 88 in acting. Oh my god, he's this who's like an above average but not great actor. Like who's an actor who's always decent? I'm gonna say like let's say Matthew McConaughey. When he tries. Matthew McConaughey when he tries. Oh my god, the loudest kid won a bottle. That is so lame. Like, that's not what you do. Like, everyone knows that the loudest and rowdiest fans get to go backstage and meet the stars of TNA Impact. No matter what show, you get to go backstage and meet the stars of TNA Impact. I still find it wild they've never used Jeremy Borash on screen in WWE. I just thought about that. That's mad. Anyway, the correct answer is the loudest and rowdiest fans get to go backstage and meet the stars of TNA Impact. You can meet, like, Jay Bradley. Hashimoto and Hiroshi Hashi for the tag team? Oh, yeah. That's a team I would make. Also, I believe Hiroshi Hashi is currently tag champs with Keiji Muto, so that's a bit awkward. How about... Oh, that's a great one, mate. That's a good one. What else happened here? Oh, shit. I was considering DDP as a possible rival for Ron Simmons down the line. And they have great chemistry. Rick Rude and Sting are neutral. Awful chemistry for Pillman and Dean Malenko. No! And, you know, it'd be a fun little thing because you could be like, you know, here's all the diamond mine. You know, so Rod has to, he has to overcome the odds. Like he's Jonathan Cena. Jonathan Cena is insane. Why did I say that? I'm just picturing a world where his ring name was actually Jonathan Cena, and it's like the most cursed thing I've ever imagined. Right, I want to ask you a question, and this might sound strange. Like, there's no way I can ask this and not sound like a jerk, but I'm just gonna say it. Do people actually like Austin Fury, or is that just like a thing people are doing? Like, do folk think he actually is like really good? Because I've never been impressed. And like, I was very confused. It was like, is this like a bit everyone's doing that I'm not part of? Is this like Mr. Anderson again? I count you as people, Jim. The people. Is Austin Fury the people's champion? That's what I need to work out. Actually, that'd be fun. Find the first time The Rock called himself People's Champion, and when the first time DDP was referred to as People's Champion, and then track who the lineal people's champions are. I'm gonna guess they're probably somehow both Roman Reigns. I mean, I don't see anything in him that makes me go like, yeah, this is the guy. This guy, he's the guy. The now. Like, as in the... Why would you not pick the forever? If you're going to pick one of the Len now forever together lines, why would you not pick forever? That's... Oh my god, get out of our company! The no more, like, oh, Jim, you just annihilated Austin Theory. Austin Theory, more like Austin Unfury. I couldn't remember the no, that's a high null hypothesis. Damn it. I'll still say it. More like Austin null hypothesis. Boom. I'd like the Vine boom. Oh, Johnny B. Bad has cold momentum. That's not good. He's as pretty as a picture, and guys, he looks just like Little Rich. Little Richard. Oh, boom. We need to have a soundboard where I can just play random sounds as I'm streaming, and then get all of my streams flagged for copyright because they're like, I actually own the copyright to Mozart, guys. Oh, good one, Jim. I personally would go for the now. I see he's named after where he should be future endeavored. AKA, get over company. Steve Austin. That old Stone Cold. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, sorry, that old Stunning Steve. My favorite wrestler is Stunning Steve. I love when he hits the stun gun off the rope. I should actually just do that. Just record myself doing like commentary. Record all of like the shut your mouth lines and then just splice that together for a stream and see if anyone notices. And like if ever the chat gets on to me, I'll just be like, who are you talking to? Steve Austin has a great German suplex. Did I literally just do this match on the last show? I did. It's like, wait a minute. Who do you think you're talking to? Back off the ropes. I know that's the wrong game, but God, I love that commentary. Attitude. WWF Attitude has the worst commentary in a wrestling game, and I'll die on that hill. Like, what were you thinking? First of all, why would your commentary team in your video game be Shane McMahon and Jim Cornette? That's insane. Oh, you've been playing The Sims 4. Oh, you turned one of your misses into a werewolf, and now she has a different called Wolf Brain. Oh no, I've got Wolf Brain, guys. I think I might have Wolf Brain. I always get angry whenever I have to read. Like, if I wanted to read, I'd get a book. No, I've worked out what I have. I have No, I don't have this, but I always refer to, I better not say who it is, but a certain influential person on social media who maybe used to eat entirely beef and got experimental medical procedure to put himself into a coma to get over his drug addiction, and also maybe sounds a lot like Kermit the Frog, but if he was evil. I always refer to that guy as a beef brained because that's how I remember who he is. Because he was addicted to beef and he got himself put in a coma, so he has beef brain now, just like Hypnospace Outlaw. I mean, you guys in chat played Hypnospace Outlaw because God, that game rules. I might have to play that on stream at some point. I mean, if you go to like a totally legitimate Russian scientist, you can coma your way out of a drug addiction. Oh man, I love Hypnospace Outlaw. Specifically for the Counselor Roddy webpage, where it's like Counselor Roddy reported for duty. And he's like, drugs are pretty lame. And I'm like, oh damn. I guess I'll never do drugs now. Now that I know they're pretty lame. You know, that's it, you know. That's how we would have won the war on drugs. But anyway, that isn't me making something up. That guy really did that. Very strange human being. Guy like me, I ain't getting beef brain, you know? I'm just not getting addicted to drugs. Man, what a strange human being. And speaking of strange human beings, let's talk about Dustin Rhodes. That's me. I don't think about it, Dustin. I love you, Dustin. Do we really need another Sting tag team main event? Yes. Yes, we do. Or actually... Oh, you've got that rich beef brain. Big respect. I actually really like Hypnospace Outlaw. I'm now just thinking about that game. That game is so much fun. Like, it's like you're like an early internet moderator / cop, and it's like all like early 90s internet, but it's like something you use while you're asleep. And you have to make sure people don't get beef brain. Luckily, I have a beef brain defender on my webpage, and it's a JPEG. God, I love that game so much. Then Hot Dad's in it. Oh my god, Hot Dad's in it as the Chowder Man. Oh my god, what a strange game. And they're making a sequel. Well, is there a sequel? I think it's a sequel. I'm not sure. It might be like a spiritual sequel. Have we done Sting versus Larry? We have not. Okay, straight up Sting versus Larry. Okay, what were we talking about? Let's talk more about WCW in 1992. Who do you guys like in our roster? Who's all your favorites, chat? I want to see all of you being like Sting, and if you don't say Sting, you're getting kicked out. If you're like, my favorite is like Vader, I'm like, get out of here. You're not getting into our Universal Studio tapings. Miracle Violence Connection. They're gonna beat the crap out of some people. They're gonna beat the crap out of the big dogs. Even though likes Liger, I'll let you stay. Now what the hell, Vader? Now what the hell are you saying? That goddamn fat piece of shit. Get out of our company. I actually love Vader. Just so we're clear, I think Vader rules. You know what doesn't rule? doing drugs, kids. Remember, winners don't use drugs. And if you use drugs, you go to hell before you die. That's my favorite, one of my favorite clips. I actually really like that as an anti-drug message, but the fact it's delivered by Captain Lou dressed as Super Mario is like the most, like, my brain like can't take it seriously because I'm like, this is what Captain Lou. Are you guys, hey, are you a fan of Deadlock? Oh, maybe I am, brother. Or maybe I'm not, brother. See, now know what'll you'll never know. I would never reference Deadlock. Everyone knows that. I'd never mention it. Never mention it, ever. God, I love Deadlock. Oh, Bobby Eaton. You're gonna win. Oh my. Oh, the refed? I like the refed. The refed's pretty good. I've never seen an E-Fed that actually had real people in it. It's crazy. Speaking of crazy, Terry Funk, that actually works. Terry Funk can have a match. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you could shut the hell up, Abdullah the Butcher. Oh, SummerSlam 2005. Oof. I'm too poor for the Patreon. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. One day, I'll, like, convince myself to get it. And be like, I'll just not eat. You know what? You're right, Mike Graham. You're not right often, Mike Graham, but you're right about this. Goddamn Mike Graham. I'll never forgive Mike Graham for convincing a whole bunch of people that like Jeff Jarrett was bad. And I'm like, how dare you, Mike Graham? You're bloody Mike Graham. You're probably just annoyed that he was the son of a wrestling promoter and he was good. I'm not gonna. I don't know what I'd make my Patreon name. Would I'm like, do I just make it mildly amusing, or do I go, absolutely, Deadlock style and be like, Tony's deck or the Home Depot. The Home Depot lore is something else. There's like a lot of lore to the Home Depot story. Oh, Stink is wrong. Oh, of course it has to be wrong. It can't not be wrong. In fact, where's Ronk? Can I put him up on screen for a second? He makes me happy whenever I see him. Now, oh wait, here we go. We'll bring him up this way. Yay! And now let's go back to everyone's favorite TEW. I need like a jump scare noise whenever I put up that Bryan Danielson picture. God, I love that picture so much. Oh my god, he's like, I love that man. Like he is like a weird little guy, but in like the best way possible, and that like he is a perfectly wholesome weird man. He's just a weird little guy. Oh man, well, what a legend. Oh, you know what? Jushin Thunder Liger and Ultimo Dragon. Let's go. We're going crazy. Or like Tony Khan, where he's just like, yeah, you know what? Whatever. It's Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega. Fulham won in the football, so I've gone bad. Let's have Jerry Lynn and actually, oh hell yeah, that is low key a really good. Can you imagine that shit? I'd go crazy for this. And, oh, that goddamn Stinko Malenko is going to beat Ultimo Dragon. Damn you, Stinko. We're at 67 minutes of matches, so we want to get to... my brain is too tired. I think about 67 is fine, actually. So what we want to do... What's wrong? Oh, I mean storytelling. No one tells a better story than Big Josh. All the kids love Big Josh. It's like Heathcliff and the Garbage Ape. Do you guys know about the Garbage Ape? I like how I just bring up random stuff and I'm like, Chad, do you guys know about this thing? Do you guys know about the Garbage Ape? Okay, so you know Heathcliff. It's like Garfield, but not quite as good. Got big Heathcliffy. So like Heathcliff is like a one-panel comic, not the character from Wuthering Heights. Now come on now. This little guy. Okay. So a guy like me is looking at Heathcliff. Okay. This guy. Where is he? Oh, he's got a leather jacket here. He's cosplaying as John Moxley. Okay, so this little John Moxley cat over here. Okay. I was getting a good picture of him up. Okay. See, there he is. Little Heathcliff. Little guy. Little Garfield guy. Right? And here is the Garbage Ape. As you can see, cats rejoice at the Garbage Ape's approach. He loves a visit from the Garbage Ape. Be of good cheer, it's the Garbage Ape. I didn't know he had a blimp. That's me when I see Danhausen. There we go, big. 'Tis the season. But this is my favorite one. This Happy President's Day. Oh my god, that is amazing. I love that image. I wonder if I can make Garbage Ape Abraham Lincoln my profile picture or something. Anyway, chat, I hope you enjoyed learning about the Garbage Ape. Anyway, back to this wrestling booking simulator. Everyone loves Garbage Ape. Well, like I don't think there's ever any explanation of what is the Garbage Ape outside of he is a Garbage Ape. Which always reminds me of when Dave didn't know what Danhausen was, and I was like, he's Danhausen. And that was always my explanation. He's a Danhausen, you know? It's pretty self-explanatory. You're giving all of your worldly possessions to the Garbage Ape. That's what I like to hear, brother. They love the Garbage Ape. Rick Rude, if I actually, you know what? Paulie Dangerously is going to be with Rick Rude, and he's going to be like, Sting, you suck. There's a purpose section of the Garbage Ape that's very extensive. Oh my. I don't want to know. It's better I don't know the lore. I refuse. I have my own Garbage Ape headcanon. And like on his crotch is going to be a picture of Sting. He's like, that's right, Sting. I'm going to make you fall in love with me. And they're like, whoa. Don't think you could do that storyline nowadays, Rick Rude. That's going to get cancelled, mate. Oh man, I love Rick Rude, man. He's so great. Just a great character and like a great wrestler and like #1 best at selling getting hit in the crotch. Oh, we meant to do Ron Simmons versus Mr. Hughes. I can't wait for future me to be editing this and be like, well, I have to leave. I have to leave in the garbage ape segment. That's the best segment of the street. So we're going to have Ron Simmons defeat Mr. Hughes, unsurprisingly. So we can confront Luger next week when Luger returns. Not domination, but Ron Simmons wins. I guess he shouldn't have stepped to Ron. Because that's what Fusog said. Oh, and after it, Rod's gonna call out Luger and be like, I better see you in the ring next week, or I'm gonna... I better see you, or straight up everyone dies. What's the phrase like? I want to like he wants to have like a face to face. But what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe just meet him in the ring next week. And all the fans are like, yeah, Ron Simmons, he's our man. If he can't do it, maybe Sting can. Oh my god, that would be brutal. 65, and we're currently at 90. We need to do more storyline stuff. Haven't done anything for that. Or Vader versus Funk. Well, I can tell you how we're gonna hype Vader versus Funk. We're gonna have Harley Race cut a promo on Terry Funk, and he's probably gonna be like, you know, when I was NWA's World Heavyweight Champion, your dad was a piece of shit. Then your shitty little brother, who's older than you, I did it the wrong way around, your shitty older brother won it, and then you won it? You think you know it was better for the NWA World title than me? Harley Race? That belt may as well be the Harley Race title. He's gonna be like, Insults. Insults Terry Funk's family. Boo this man. Boo. Funk's family. Their legacy. It says he knows what's best for the NWA. Oh. And that's right, Vader is the face of the NWA. And Terry Funk's like, no way. There's no way the NWA would have a fat wrestler as the world champion. Man, I can't believe I just sort of half compared Vader to Tyrus. Like, they're not even in, like, the same, like, realm of existence in terms of quality, you know? Like, the idea, I've enjoyed Vader matches multiple times because he's good. I don't think I could tell you a Brodus Clay or Tyrus match unless you even if you put a gun to my head. Like, I know he wrestled Trevor Murdoch. I couldn't tell you when. Couldn't tell you where. Well, apart from in the NWA. Couldn't tell you the name of the show. I could probably sit here for like a million years and I wouldn't know. Brodus Clay. Who would he have wrestled? He probably wrestled someone in TNA. He probably wrestled Drew McIntyre in TNA. So I'll say that match. Because he was like EC3's like bodyguard or something, wasn't he? Oh my god, is that why EC3's in the NWA? Oh my god, it might be. Oh my. Okay, so we have something for that. Yeah, I have something for that. We have something for this. No, we don't. I know Tyrus was Brodus Clay. Don't forget. How could I forget that? November 12th in New York, Kentucky. Now, wait a second. I'm no expert on U.S. geography, but I'm pretty sure that New York is in Alabama. Checkmate, even for. What do I want to do here? Let's have the Steiner's Cup roll, and they're gonna accept the challenge of the Freebirds. I know he had a match at WrestleMania, and he had like an. But I actually don't know if he had a match or if he just had an entrance. Because I know like John Cena went to the bathroom, so they didn't cut it. I was like, that is like very nice of you, John, but god damn it, if only you picked it for someone better. Like all I remember is the WrestleMania thing where he had like a bunch of old women shaking their butts. I hope I'm not the only one who remembers that, otherwise I'll sound like a crazy person. I still get annoyed when I think about the fact that he stole the Cat's theme song. I was never a huge fan of the Cat. Like, I thought he was quite fun. But, like, the Cat is like a million. In fact, if Ernest Miller was NWA World Champion, that would be like a million times better. Like, he comes out, does the dance. He's like, I'm going to bring out James Brown. And then he says it like 8 times so no one believes him. And then he just shows up on a pay-per-view with no build. Let's start the show. So this is Saturday night number 4. Sorry, I've been distracted by a bunch of other crap. But I had decent wrestling and a little heat. Dean Malenko and Jerry Lynn defeated Jushin Thunder Liger and Ultimo Dragon, getting a 73. Now, who is the smart boy? What do you think you are? I am, or whatever that bowler yells in that clip. That's me. And then old Stone Cold. I mean, old Stunning Steve. I always want to call him Stone Cold. He has the stun gun on. Buff, not Daddy. He's non-Buff Bagwell. He's 60. And then Rick and Scott. They're like, oh bad. Freebirds, we'll kick your asses again. We're the Steiner Rulers. And blood is thicker than Freebirds. You think Stunning Steve looks like Stone Cold? Nah. Stone Cold's bald. He's a different guy. Yes. Abdul the Butcher gets just his shit kicked in by Terry Funk for 4 minutes and 28 seconds, and then he gets piled. He has a pile driver on Abdul the Butcher? Oh my god. I would pay a lot of money to watch Terry Funk pile drive Abdullah the Butcher. Harley Race says, yeah, he has his interview, and he's like, Terry Funk, that loser? It's not like he could beat a giant man by a pile driver. That was crazy. But, your dad sucks. Your brother sucked. I am the NWA, and now I say Vader is the NWA. And Vader probably goes like, bah, in the background. 73 for that. 61 for Mr. Hughes. Oh, hell yeah. Glad to see him carry Ron to a good match. And about that good heat and decent wrestling, Ron Simmons defeats Mr. Hughes with the Spine Buster as well. Spine Buster, yeah. Ron Simmons has a really good Spine Buster. He has a really good Spine Buster and a really good Power Slam. Like Ron Simmons' Power Slam, like top quality. He gets a 70 for his promo being like, I'm going to kick your ass, Luger. You better show up next week. And then Bobby Eaton defeats Big Josh. They have bad chemistry. Sad face. There was my plan for Starrcade. Winner gets custody of the Bears. And about that had good heat and decent wrestling. The Miracle Violence Connection defeated the Big Dogs. And Steve Williams hit the backdrop driver on Junkyard Dog. Match suffered because there was not enough selling shown. That is probably true, to be fair. But also, there will be a match between the Steiners and the Miracle Violence Connection. So get used to seeing that. Paulie Dangerously is like, Rick Rude. He's pretty cool. Don't like Sting. He's lame. And Rick Rude is like, I'm a sexy, handsome man. Then Sting defeats Larry Zbyszko by pinfall in 1457. I guess at 83. Man, it's like Sting. I'm going to throw this out there. It's like Sting is very popular at the moment. Popularity up in 20 regions. That's what I'm talking about. Now we've got main event time, chat. Are you guys hyped for WCW main event? All the big stars are here. And when I think of big stars, I think of Tully Blanchard. I suppose I do. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would say Tully Blanchard, actually, if I thought of a big star, but Tully Blanchard is going to be in your main event, and he's going to take on goddamn Joey Mags. Well, I don't know if Randy Hogan will make it to this episode. I've heard that he's got a lot of heat backstage for stealing gimmicks. We were going to bring in Horace. But we are going to have a match from my favorite and handsome talent, the goddamn Gambler, baby. Everyone loves the Gambler. And by that I mean I love the Gambler, so you must all by extension like the Gambler. The Gambler is my guy. His gimmick is that he is a gambler. What a great gimmick. Actually, hear me out. What if they just did that gimmick they were doing with Baron Corbin and JBL, but instead of JBL, it was the Gambler? And everyone is like, who are you? Except for me, and I'm like, woo, Gambler. He's back. And this time, he's gambling. But you know what? We've heard the people's voices. We've heard what they've been chanting. We've heard you all chanting for a particular star. So we're gonna bring in none other than Randy Savage. But sadly we couldn't get him. So instead we're gonna have Randy Hogan. Yay! The people's champ. And Randy Hogan's gonna get a match against... Was DDP wrestled last time? No, I think it was Cactus. Oh, he's gonna wrestle Vincent Vegas. Your hero. He'll be your hero. I hated that theme so much. I mean, I kind of love it, but also it's insane. Like, he's a good guy. Like, the Lex Luger Be My Hero, I'll Be Your Hero song. Like, I will be your hero? Like, you don't get a choice in the matter. No, it will be Lex Luger. You think it's going to be Bret Hart? It's going to be Lex Luger. You want it to be Tatanka? Lex Luger. You want it to be, like, Crush? Kona Crush, bruh? Nuh-uh. Luger. And he's going to come out and do an entrance with the belt and never win it, and it's going to be really awkward. And speaking of awkward, man, no one is more awkward than Johnny B. Bad. You don't want to make him mad. Not only is he as pretty as a picture, but he does look exactly like Little Richard. Oh, you were 4 years into a 2003 Ring of Honor save. Ryan, that's pretty cool. Who's your current world champion? And I will judge you if it's someone rubbish. If you're like, my world champion is like Jay Lethal, I'll be like, get out. You're banned. You're banned for life. If you're like, my world champion is Bryan Danielson, I'm like, hell yeah, brother. No pressure. No pressure. I won't actually ban you. I'm doing a bit. I would never ban someone from chat for something silly. Only if you're an asshole. If you're an asshole, you get banned, but that's, you know. That's the rules. I believe it actually is in the rules. You're not. I think I actually have you're not to be a jerk. But it does also cover assholes, just for mods and chat, just so you guys know. Jimmy Yang would absolutely be around in 2003. He was around in 2002. He was on the first TNA show. He was a flying Elvis. Flying on Graceland. Stay here, screw here. Oh, Ultimo Dragon? That's pretty good. You can stay, Ryan. You're not getting banned. But only because you had good taste. If you were like, oh man, let me tell you, my world champion is like Reno. Actually, if you said Reno, Johnny Swinger. I mean, I would have said Johnny Swinger, not Simon Diamond, but Johnny Swinger. I've sort of come around on him just from his recent run of just being an absolutely like weird guy. I'm like, yeah, but like Simon Diamond is a hard no for me. I have forgotten who they're feuding. The Steiner brothers. I wonder if it's still snowing. I have to get up to look at my window, and I'm like, if I don't look at the snow, it won't be there. That's how snow works. That's how the outside world works, you know. If you don't look at it, it'll all be fine. Don't worry about it. You know? It's fine. There's nothing to worry about. I'm not looking forward to if it's snowy. Oh god, it's gonna be so snowy tomorrow. I already can feel it in my gut, and I'm like, no. I want to be able to see the ground. Let's have the American Dream Cup promo. He's gonna be like, let me tell you, kids. Did you tell me about this before, Ryan? I seem to remember like a Tajiri stable with Eddie Edwards. Or is that just something I put together in my brain? Because that is like too oddly specific for me to have thought of. Like that has to be you've told me about that before. Also, wait, do you have my boy Claudio? He must have, yeah, he debuts in like 2002 because he's a Swiss Money Holding baby. Shout out Aries, everyone's favorite member of Swiss Money Holding. Pillman and Z-Man are going to cut a promo. They're going to be like, we're going to go out there and we're going to try our best. We're cutting one of those promos, you know, where they're like, you know, where we're young and we're plucky and we're going to try our gosh darn best to go out there and make the fans happy. Johnny B. Bad cuts a promo. And Johnny B. Bad wins. And Johnny B. Bad wins. There we go. Against George South. The Wild Thing. He's a big Sushi Onita fan. Dusty Rhodes got a promo. He's good at improvising. Really? Dusty Rhodes? Good at promo? Question mark? Could it be? Tyler Bate has a yoga gimmick now? Why? Wait, he's a creepy yoga man? What? What I like is, I know so little about NXT, I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna say yes. Awesome Kong and Abyss? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, he just has a fight. He's not creepy. His gimmick isn't that he's creepy. He just is creepy. Oh, tell me you said that, man. You'll never get invited to Mustache Mount. Remember Trent Seven was an AEW for one match? That was weird. And speaking of things that were weird, whoever this next segment is. Oh, Randy Hogan against Vinny Vegas. Yeah, to be fair, that probably is quite weird. Brian Pillman and Z-Man got a promo. They're probably like, we're trying our darndest. My favorite member of Mustache Mountain is, was it Tegan Knox? What was Tegan Knox's indie name? Was that Nixon Newell? I went to the company that used to be cool until the guy who ran it turned out to be a big creep. When they did a show in Glasgow, and they had a thing where they she was the third member of Mustache Mountain, so she had a stick-on mustache, and I was like, "Get in, you're great." Does that mean, wait, was Eddie Kingston on that show? Have I actually seen Eddie Kingston in person? Wait a minute, Jack. I need to do some research. Bear with me. Let's find out. I wish that guy didn't have to turn out to be an asshole and ruin a fun wrestling company for everyone. Okay, here we go. Now wait, is that Chuck Taylor or is that Big Stoke? Ah, it's Big Stoke, yes. Oh, I was on Ruby Soho? That's really cool. Okay, I don't remember Ruby Soho being there. That's awesome. I did see Eddie Kingston. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Hulk Hogan started a group called Brother Hell with Brother Brutai, aka Beefcake. I know Brother Brutai is Brother. I know all 27. I do remember Herbert Crab was there, and Herbert Crab was very over. Guys, in case you're wondering, I went to this show for, this company. Fun fact, on the way to this show, I walked past Bryce Ramsberg, and he said hi, and he was very nice. That it was buddy Ruby Soho. And I was right, it was Nixon Newell. Look at all these boys. Look at this boy. And I saw the Chikara title change had, so that was cool. Before it became uncool. And also I saw Howie Do It, who's Chuck Taylor, defeat Orange Cassidy with Chuck Taylor. Oh man. That's a messed up match. Honestly, this is how we do it is a great way to be introduced, man. God damn it. And Brian Pillman defeated the Gambler. Oh, boo. Sorry, I went off on a weird tangent. I couldn't remember if Eddie Kingston was on that show, because it was like I have vague memories of that show, but not super strong ones. I remember Chuck Taylor didn't have any shirts, and I was very sad. And the Fabulous Freebirds, they were like, oh brother. And then Tully Blanchard defeated Joey Bax. We like to get a bit loosey-goosey when we're doing main event. I just remember Bryce Ramsberg saying hello. Saying hello. I combined hello and hi into some new fusion word. I think my brain is freezing, chat. Send help. He's like, hello, and I'm like, that isn't a word. What's wrong with you? You can get your full pay rise, hell yeah. Oh, Van Hammer's. I've got the wolf brain. What about TV's wrestling star Graham Steve Lee, or whatever his name is? If you're asking if I've seen Grado at a wrestling show, yeah. He's all over the wrestling, so he was. Yeah, it's a certified wolf brain moment right there. Certified beef brain moment. Now, there are two types of person. There are the wolf brains and the beef brains. Personally, guy like me, I'm a beef brain. Oh man, I love that game so much. All the music in it's crazy, and there's a Bonzi buddy thing in it. It's like Doctor Computer or something. Oh man, I might buy that game so we can play it again. I can't remember how I played it. I think it was maybe. Was it it was either on Game Pass or it might even have been like on like the free games that Twitch Prime used to give you, or something like that. Like a really weird way. I can't remember how. Like a legal way, just to be clear. Don't pirate games. Support indie devs. Hell yeah. And speaking of indie devs, Babe Richard. Man, like, I love how referees in Mexico have gimmicks. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about Mexican wrestling is the referees have gimmicks, including something as basic as he wears suspenders. Like, that's his gimmick? That's amazing. Really? Is that to referees having gimmicks, or beef brain, or Hypnospace Outlaw? Or, like, there's a lot of things. Yeah, that's not how I find that. I want to see who's debuted this month. Because we're now in February. Brian Cox. Oh, American males. Ha ha. American males. 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 We'll never guess what we're doing. Scotty Riggs could do anything in the company. Also, oh, hell yeah. We need to get the cool sunglasses picture. Can we have Buff Bagwell's mom in the American males? Who's Buff Bagwell? I only know Marcus Alexander Bagwell, please. We could say Greg the Hammer Valentine. Dustin Rose left New Japan, and Larry, and Lex, and Pat Tanaka, and Bill Kazmaier get over company. And, oh no, Clash of the Champions XVIII is dormant. No. And main event, number 199, was watched by 45,000 people. Very nice. And Lex Luger has returned. Somehow, Lex Luger has returned. That is my... Oh, bad. Okay. I know I keep going on tangents, and I apologize, but I'm a very tangential man. That is my least favorite line. The line I hate, probably the line I hate the most in cinema is somehow Palpatine returned in Star Wars Episode 9. And they just don't elaborate. They just never elaborate. And I'm like, you can't just say that. You could just make up some bullshit and be like, oh, he's so evil. He willed himself back to life because he's so evil. Instead, they're just like, we won't bother. Oh. That film is one of the last films for a long time because of, what happened. That was the last film I saw in the cinema for a long, long time. And it really annoyed me because I was like, imagine that's the last film I ever get to see in a cinema, is that piece of shit. And I was so annoyed. Luckily, I've since been to see Nope. So if that's the last film I ever saw in the cinema, I'd be okay with that. That was at least good. And it had a monkey in it. Oh yeah, they mentioned everyone heard the noise. Oh, you mean if it was like, there's a secret leader. How many bad films have monkeys in them? Ooh, I could probably think of one. Let's think. Okay, a bad film I've seen that has a monkey in it. Give me a second. We're going to Letterboxd. I don't know where to edit out all of these diversions or keep them in because these are like good shit. Let's see, I want my films. So here's every film I've ever watched. I'm going to look at ones that I gave, we'll say 1 star and lower, and see if I can find one that has a monkey in it. Let's see. See No Evil 2 does not have a monkey. In Fabric, I don't think that had a monkey. Saw 2 might have had a monkey. Now, Howard the Duck feels like a movie that would have a monkey. I'm just saying, it feels like it would have a monkey. Saw 2 did not have a monkey. I'm just doing a bit. Let's see, what do we have in here? Reefer Madness. I love how this is a mix of like highly acclaimed movies and then just absolute trash. Like, I don't like, there's good movies and then there's like popular movies that I do not like in here. There are like, I can feel like if I do put this in the YouTube video, okay, oh, somehow Palpatine has returned. No, but I mean, there's Howard the Duck and then there's X that people really like, and I hated that movie with a passion. It sucked. You know what? There's probably a monkey in Men in Black International. That feels like the type of movie that would have a monkey in it. Like a monkey alien? Like a little monkey alien? 9 Dead. Oh, is that the thing that had the lady that was Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Yeah, this movie sucked. It was really bad. What's the House of the Devil? Oh, that's the same guy who did X. Yeah, that movie was rubbish. I just don't like his movies. I don't like his movies. And it makes me sad because everyone's like, oh, his movies are so good. And I'm like, no, they aren't. No, they aren't. Octopussy probably had a monkey in it. Wait a minute. Kathy's Curse might actually have a monkey in it. It does have like a bunch of animals, and there might be a monkey in that movie. That movie is basically only famous for one scene where it cuts to an edit of a different take of a scene, and it's really noticeable. So the guy goes from bending down to standing up, and the little girl's like, "Daddy, where's mommy?" And then it hard cuts to him then suddenly standing up, and he goes, "Your mother's a bitch." It's the way he says it is so funny, and it's never meant to be funny. But it's like the funniest shit ever. He's like, your mother's a bitch. We should do a watch-along of Cassie's curse. Kathy's Curse. There's also a bit where like the wee girl is just swearing. I feel like Kathy's Curse might be okay copyright rise. I don't think many people would be like, I own the copyright to Kathy's Curse. Let's have a look. Excuse me a second, I'm just going to mute the tab. Wait, here you go, you can get the dialogue.
Where's your mother and your brother?
Mommy's gone. She's taken George with her.
Your mother's a bitch.
What a line! And it like hard cuts from him. It's hard cuts from him, like tending to his door, to him standing up. like actually, you know what? We're gonna view it, right? Muted, but I'm gonna give you like frame by. Oh, you got that right. That's awesome. Okay, frame by frame analysis. Okay. Okay, so muted, no copyright intended. See, here we go. He's like, "Oh, Kathy, I'm so that your mother." Okay, frame by frame. Okay, she's like, "Where's Dad? Where's Mom? Mommy took George or whatever." Okay, get ready, get ready. Look, it goes whoop, and then whoop, your mother's a bitch. Oh man. Have my streams either gotten really good or really bad recently? I feel like my streams are either really good or really bad at the moment. I don't know which it is. I didn't look. Oh, that only showed films that I rated 1 star. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna look at my films. These are films that I rated half a star, which is the lowest you can go. Oh, you know what? The Amazing Bulk absolutely has stock footage of a monkey in it, like a little clip art monkey. Little clip art monkey. because it's a bad movie they made to take advantage of Canadian tax credits. I mean, spoilers. Russell Madness is actually not a good movie. Hey, Johnny Mundo is the reason it has that half star. I would like personally email Letterboxd to be like, let me give a movie 0 stars. Specifically for this one movie. And also the Emoji Movie. I have watched a lot of crap. I really need to do like would you guys like a watch along at some point? I feel like a watch along would be fun, but like I don't know how I could do it and be visually interesting. Because like I don't do face cam. And I obviously can't have the movie on screen. So like what would we look at? You know, we'd have to watch something. We'd have to watch something bad. I mean, personally, we could do See No Evil because that's what we're currently all about. You know, because I'm doing the video essay on it. Which reminds me, I need to get I'm actually going to watch it before Rampage. And not Rampage, Dynamite. I know what day of the week is. And I'm going to watch it with the director's commentary on. And Kane is part of the director's commentary. I'm hoping to get more of an insight behind the scenes of See No Evil. The DVD I've got also has a sticker on the front, which is a promotion that I could go to WrestleMania 24 and actually meet Kane. I don't know if they're going to talk about that. I hope they do. I hope Kane is like, so funny thing about Vince McMahon. By the way, wait a minute. I'm going to make sure they show up the way I think they'll show up. But, oh, by the way, chat. Money Plate. I think I've sort of come round on Money Plate. When I reviewed it, I was like, this film is just bad. I also like that, Maze Farms. Yeah, like, I was like, it's not funny bad. But now that I think about it, maybe it's actually genius. It is so bad. Have you guys seen Money Plane? You guys wanna know the best quote? Yeah, it does star Edge and Frazier as Darius Crouch the Third, aka the Rumble, the greatest character name of all time. But it features the fantastic line. Trying to explain what Money Plane is. Okay, as do you want to bet on a man having sex with an alligator? Money Plane. That's a real line in that movie. We might have to do a watch along of Money Plane. We might have to do what? We're going to have to do that. Why did Dragoon did a review of Money Plane? Did he also talk about that? Does he say Money Plane at the end? Probably does. He probably goes, no, that's what I call a money plane. And then it like goes, come up and get down with the sickness. Every film, in my opinion, needs to end with like a title drop and then get down with the sickness. Like, I really want to do this. I always think of it because Jay from Red Letter Media did it with the Eyes Wide Shut. He did it and Down with the Sickness. I really want to do it with you know the ending of Silence of the Lambs, where he's like, I'm just going to have lunch with an old friend, and then just get up, come on, get down with the sickness. My favorite thing is Johnny Mundo's character. Also, I love in Russell Madness that can never decide if wrestling's a work or a shit. Also, I'm so sorry, YouTube people. If you just came here for TEW, I'm so sorry. And I hope you had fun with me having fun with chat. We're all having fun. We love to have fun. We're just like Barry Windham. I always say to myself, you know that Barry Windham? He loves to have fun. And speaking of having fun, Uncle Howdy chat. Oh my god, did you see Bobby Lashley trying to beat him up? Maybe it is a work, or maybe it isn't, brother. Which I love. Sorry, I just Russellmaniac or Russell Madness. The film clearly was meant to be called Russellmaniac, which is a whole other thing. But like in that movie, if wrestling isn't a work, someone booked a legitimate fight between Johnny Mundo and a big fat bald man to fight a Jack Russell and an 8-year-old kid. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I'm pretty sure you should go to prison. If you were like, yeah, I want to book Johnny Mundo fighting a fighting a kid. Oh, brother. And then Chris Jericho did it. To be fair, I don't mind it so much the way Jericho did it, where he's like, oh, you're a jobber, and then you get, like, zoned, and then you're like, oh no, I just got action and trade. I think I might wrap up, like, the TEW part of the stream, because I kind of don't want to jump into our next month. We've got Scotty Riggs coming in, and that, when you think about it, that is the most important thing. Chat, I hope you all agree. We made a profit last month. We're going to send Scotty Riggs to the power plant to get real jacked. And he's going to cut off jeans, or to wear the jeans, no t-shirt, like he's in the Natural Born Thrillers. But we'll say goodbye to the YouTube people as well. I'm sorry, future me, for having to edit this insanity. It's just, I love just going on tangents and talking about the Garbage Ape. Remember Garbage Ape? That feels like a whole lifetime ago. Anyway, goodbye, YouTube people. Goodbye. Bye, YouTube people.